Jenny. What? Hi, Willow. You're 8 hours ahead, right? In the UK? I think it's 8 hours from California. I think so. It's 4:29 p.m. So for you, would that be 12:30 a.m.? Hi, Corinne. How's it going? 11:30 p.m. Okay, so that means you're 7 hours ahead of California. Okay, cool. Blinds are being installed right now. So that's the record that you hear. It's almost done. I'm okay. Feeling moody. I'm not gonna lie. I do feel moody. I don't know if my cycle's getting ready to come. Let's see. It's been a week. Yeah, in a week. So that sounds about right. Yeah. There it is. Thank you. Oh, but what you call it? Thank you. Yay. Woohoo. Yay, thank you. Really? Wow. I want to go to Sonic. Sonic is far. Corinne, is there Sonic in Michigan? Is there Sonic in Michigan? Oh, boo. Sonic is like an hour from here where we live. It's not really worth it unless it was a weekend. Thank you. Bye, Jenny Foo Foo. Bye, Jenny. Okay. No, life has been very interesting this past week. Mendo got sick, and so I had to take him to the vet just for them to be like, there's nothing really wrong with him. And then the next day he was fine and has been fine. I guess he like pulled a muscle in his back. So he was like, whining and crying and stuff on Sunday. So I was really concerned. And so I took him in, and just for them to say that, it's like, oh, okay. And then I've been just busy with my therapy clients and working on my email challenge that I have right now, the Unlocking Your Inner Power. It's been great. I'm really proud of myself. Like, I got that all together and sent out on time. That was great. That was great. And yeah, so I'm just looking forward towards practicing more mediumship and just being more of service in that way, because I haven't been doing it as much because, excuse me. I haven't been doing it as much because of imposter syndrome, right? Like, I don't know if I'm sure I've told you guys about my imposter syndrome, and it's not about whether or not I'm able to channel spirit. It's whether or not I'm able to get the correct messages. And that's what holds me back. That's what gives me a lot of anxiety. But then if you would say like, well, if you believe that you are a medium, then you wouldn't doubt that you would not get anything less than evidential messages, right? So I was talking to another medium, and she was like, well, it's not that you feel some type of way about like not being a medium, is that you have high ethics. And I'm like, oh my God, that's true. Like, I do have high ethics, and that's what gets in the way of me really being able to do what I need to do. So I challenged myself 2 weekends ago, and I worked at this expo in Reno, Nevada, and I scheduled a hosting event in which I just practiced mediumship. And I was so scared, but I challenged myself and I did really great. And I met some really great people over the weekend, and I got to spend time with family, and it was just great. Like, it was great. And so I was like, okay, well, I know it's short notice, but I'm going to hop on YouTube and see if I can do live demonstrations and just see how it goes on Halloween before it gets too late, because I still have dinner I have to eat before I go to bed, because I'm still waking up at 3 a.m. to commute to work. I wanted to leave work in a few weeks, like in the middle of November, but because I have medical conditions, I need to have health insurance. And when I contacted Covered California, the Obamacare for our state, they quoted me ridiculous money just for November and December. And so I was just like, F it, I'm just going to stay at work until January. And then I can report that I make however much money I make in my private practice, which will be less than what I make at my, like, drastically less than what I make at my full-time job. So, and then I'll be able to have affordable healthcare. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. It's so crazy. But anyway, that's what's been going on with me in a nutshell. Channeling spirits. Hi, bye, frequency. Welcome. Hello. Channeling spirits. I channel my first spirit guides all the time. I didn't trust it at first, but yeah, they're definitely coming through. Yeah. And it's all about practicing, like just really putting yourself out there and practice. Like, the more you practice, you build, right? It's just like a great metaphor for physical health. Like, the more you exercise, the more that you're going to see a physical change in your body, right? That's another thing. I love working out early in the morning, like 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning if I can. But since I'm on this schedule, I can't. And so then I end up having to work out like right after work, and that doesn't work out for me either. I don't like working in the afternoon. So I have been doing it as much, and plus I haven't been feeling great. So that adds to it too. So I'm just trying to get back to creating a routine for myself that is just advantageous overall for me. Working out in the morning would be that. So I'm working towards that. Yeah. Okay. So I see there's 6 people on. Welcome. Hi. After this, is anyone trick-or-treating or anyone like handing out candy? We are not handing out candy. And so I just got some blinds. I got one for the office and one for our front room, because I don't want to give trick-or-treaters any indication that we're giving candy. I've never passed out candy my entire life. Never. My family didn't do it. I don't do it. But I really want to go trick-or-treating. I just want to put a mask on, and people would think that I'm a child because I'm child size. Just for the experience. I miss that. It's very nostalgic, you know. But I won't be doing that. So after this, I'll be trying to find something to eat and get ready for bed. Real talk. That's what's going to happen. But yeah, so I am going to practice sitting in the power. That is a mediumistic exercise that I've been taught in order to extend my energy out to meet spirits, higher frequency energy, and just see what comes out. And I appreciate you guys for being present. I appreciate it. I hope to do these more frequently here on YouTube specifically, just so that I can continue practicing. I do have an event, an intimate evening with spirits, which is November 16th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And so I'm like, okay, well, I should be doing this weekly, like weekly practicing on Thursdays. Thursdays are my spiritual days where I do spiritual work. Right now, I have just set that for Thursday and Saturday. But I could be more intentional about doing spiritual work if I don't have any clients. It's just focus on mediumship or my tarot. But I don't like interjecting tarot with mediumship because they're two separate things. Tarot is psychic, mediumship is psychic also, but the difference is that mediumship, we can communicate with spirit, whereas psychic is not that, right? We tune into the energy of the individual or the situation. And my ability to read tarot has been so spot on, it's so accurate, it's crazy. Like most of the time, well, like majority of the time, I would say like 90% of the time thus far is when I sit down with someone and I ask them, hey, like, do you have a question, or they just want a general reading? And then I'm like, I can probably pinpoint what the question is or what the issue is. And if not, then we can go over that. But I normally hit the issue and then we can talk about it. So that's been pretty cool, right? So I know that I can do that with my mediumship too. So there we go. I want to pass out something. Only tricks, no treats. No tricks. No tricks. High vibe. I got to talk to my spirit guides through tarot. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. I don't use tarot for spirit communication. I do use my pendulum to communicate with my higher self when I have specific questions. This was gifted to me early in my mediumistic journey, and so I just keep it. It's rose quartz. It's a rose quartz, although it looks pretty clear because of the lighting, but it's actually pink. It's very pink. Alatorre, you missed it. Okay, no worries. I appreciate you just coming on, just feeling like, hi. Be safe tonight. If you're going out, have a good time. If not, have a great night. We'll talk soon. Okay. I haven't done tarot for a while now. Yeah, this is my favorite tarot deck. The black and gold. This deck is gold. It's gold. I love this deck. I have other decks. Like I have a shit ton of other decks over here in my bookcase that I don't really need. Briefly, I'm just looking at these. I don't know if you guys know, but I created a affirmation deck. Blossoming affirmations that I love so much. Behind each one has really great affirmations. Like this one, I am surrounded by love and abundance always. My soul is a universe of creativity overflowing with divine inspiration. Did you like that? So great. I love you too, Alatorre, if you're here, if you're still here. Hold on, it's acting weird. I radiate peace and harmony like a calm lake at sunrise. Nice. But anyway, okay, I'm just trying to focus. For whatever reason, it's acting funky. Okay. Thank you, High Vibe. I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of it. I created the design myself. I printed it out myself. I'm just so proud of it. I'm so proud of it. I have 4 decks left. And yeah, that was another thing. I was just like, I'm just going to do it. Just going to do it. So yeah. Okay, let me just stop talking and get into this, okay? Okay. Okay, so I feel like I have a female energy with me. And I want to say either her name is Megan or Liz, or maybe has that somewhere in her name. That's what I'm picking up. What she looks like to me, she has short hair. I would say like here. Maybe some like side bangs, and she's wearing glasses. I want to say her hair is like really light colored, like a blonde or maybe like a platinum blonde. And she appears young to me. Can anyone resonate with either a Liz or a Megan? Somewhere in their name, if not their first name, and the physical characteristics that I just described. Um, her energy feels pretty playful as well. Excuse me. Yeah, her energy feels really playful. Like she's coming. Thank you, High Vibe. I appreciate you telling me that does not resonate with you. That helps a lot. Yeah, no, but she's just kind of like peering in, and she's like, "Hi," like this. But very specifically, like I'm seeing that she wore glasses and she's young. Okay, thank you, Corinne. I appreciate that too. I'm not sure what I'm feeling more closer to like Liz. Maybe her name would be like Liz or Elizabeth. Lizzie. Okay. So I'm gonna put this on replay. So if anyone recognizes this energy, please comment and let me know. But she's here. Either she's for Liz, her name is Liz, or something with Liz or Elizabeth in it. Okay. Okay. So after her, I have another male here. I have a male. He feels like he was tall and he had like short, curly hair. I felt like it's black, like short, like really short, curly hair. He might have had some gray in it. He makes me feel like he had like either a goatee or a mustache. I want to say he was darker complected, like maybe my complexion. He makes me feel like he could be potentially a father. He makes me feel like a father. He comes off as very regimented too, like very disciplined. So he could have either been in law enforcement and or the military. Can anyone recognize this energy? I feel like he could be like very good looking as well. An attractive male. Thank you, Corinne. I appreciate that. Yeah, he looks to me like 50s, maybe 60s. But he's very fit. He looks very fit, very put together. Like he took very good care of how he looked in his appearance. Thank you, Willa. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was very important for him to look good. Um, and so it was like he mandated that from everyone that was close to him as well. But I just go back to the feeling like him being very strict. Um, uh, but I feel like he could have been someone's father though, because he's making me feel like he's a father. Okay. And I'm also getting the name Greg. So I'm just gonna say what comes out. I'm just gonna say it. That's how we grow, right? That's how we grow. But yeah, like Gregory. Um, I also feel like he wasn't always kind. I'm picking up like there could be some psychopathy out there, like maybe some manipulation or some narcissism present. Um, no, yeah. I'm very sure of his energy. So if no one is resonating with this energy, that's okay. I'm still gonna repost this video and see who may resonate with it. Um, I personally don't know anyone that fits this energy or description. And no, these would not be meant for me. Mediumship is not for me. It's for others. So I communicate with my loved ones via meditation and as needed. So it's definitely not for me. Okay. Just to be sure, those present, has everyone lost someone in spirit that they can identify if someone comes through? That's always a question I have to ask, because there's some people that, from my experience, they'll book a mediumship reading, but then they'll have no relationship with people that have passed. So I'm like, okay, or a close relationship with people that have passed. So I'm like, okay, well then I can't do mediumship for you, because I've been trained to give evidential messages that you can say yes to. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's try again. Let's see who else comes through. Okay, Spirit, please have someone come through for people that are present. Okay. So I have a woman here, an older woman. I feel like she could be a grandmother or a mother, but she presents to me as could be grandmother or great grandmother, but grandmother, okay? I feel like also she could have been born in a different country, okay? And the reason why I say that is because I feel like she has an accent, and she's dressed like she's got like I don't know, like a scarf over her head. And I felt like she would have worked a lot with her hands. I don't know if she like worked in the home. She makes me feel like she was short and a bit fluffy, to be nice. And she comes off as very stoic to me. Her energy is stoic, and she's showing up. She feels very present to me. I'm trying to think of like other physical characteristics that she has. Okay. She could be from like northern. I don't know. Is Ireland part of the UK? I sound really stupid, but is Ireland part of the UK? I mean, it's Ireland is Ireland, but like the UK is its own country. Never mind. That's a dumb question. She could have been from like Ireland, just only because I see like a potato in her hand. So does anyone resonate with this energy? Oh, Alatorre, thank you. A soft season in color? What does that mean? Okay, so North Ireland is part of the UK. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. I'm like, I thought so, but I wasn't quite sure. Okay. But she's holding a potato, so I don't know if she is of Irish descent or if she lived on a farm and like grew. Okay. Southern Ireland, is it? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, is it because of the Troubles? I didn't know that. Southern Ireland isn't part of the UK, but Northern Ireland is, and I wonder if it's because of the Troubles. Okay, yeah. Okay. Potentially, but I don't personally know this person. Okay. So maybe I'm just gonna keep going and see if it resonates, okay? But yeah, so she's holding a potato in her hand. So that's why I'm thinking maybe like ancestry from Ireland or whatnot. Or if she grew potatoes, or if she was like a gardener or like a farmer. Okay, if that was like her way of life, but she makes me feel like she she provided nourishment, although I feel like she was a bit like closed off emotionally. Um, I feel like she was closed off emotionally, but I felt like like she would show you she loved you by acts of service. So she would do things. Okay, she might not have been someone that say like I love you, W, or anything like that, but I feel like she would show her love through acts of service. That was like her love language. And she took care of her family very well in that specific way. Um, hmm. I'm not sure if her passing had to do with like her lungs, but I see her coughing a lot. Like she like took out a handkerchief and just like coughing into the handkerchief. Maybe either passing of that or having some type of lung condition in her later years. Okay, so I'm seeing a calendar and I'm seeing like 1946 on it. So I'm not sure if that's the year she was born or what significance that may have. Um, so I don't see that anyone's resonating with this energy, which is okay. So I'm just gonna ask it to step back. And let me just see, is there anyone that you would like for me to connect with? Because I tried 3 times to attempt 3 times. So let's just try this. Let's switch it. Is there anyone that you would like for me to connect with? And we'll go from there. Yeah? Okay. Okay. How do you pronounce your Saket? Saket? Okay. Okay. Saket. Okay, cool. I pronounced that correctly. Okay, thank you. Um, okay. So I feel like I have an energy here of a male. Can you confirm whether or not you would describe your father as quiet? Because his energy seems very serene. Like he could have been introverted. Let me know if that makes sense. Because as soon as I read the comment when you said my father, please, I feel like there's this male energy here, but right now he's feeling very serene and he's kind of like peering, like I can see like a face. I can see like a face peering in like this. So I'm gonna just try to describe to you what I'm sensing that he may look like. Would you describe him as a tall man, like tall and lengthy, lanky? Okay, thank you. Did he have like a longer face, like either like an olive shaped face or just like a long face? Because that his face is like really sticking out to me. I'm not sure if he had any facial hair. I'm not seeing any facial hair right now. I just see like a long oval face. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Um, okay. So great. Let's see. What else can you share with me? Okay. So I feel like he's like touching me on my arm. So could he have been like one to like give hugs or like console you by like touching your arm or like cuz I just feel like he's touching my shoulder like this, right? Um So I feel like it's like a gesture of like reassurance. But I don't feel like it's reassurance for me though. So let me just get a little bit more information. Okay, so I see that you said he had facial hair though, but okay, so do you know if there's any part of his life where he did not have facial hair? Because I'm not noticing that. Like that's not being picked up. More so like more of his facial structure more so. Um, but that's okay though. So yeah, let me see what the reassurance is for. Or okay, yeah, because he led with that. Um, okay, so I'm seeing him with sticks or something. Would you understand him like either like playing with sticks or like I don't know, like drums or like something with sticks? Would you understand that? I don't know what it signifies or what it means, but I'm seeing him with sticks. No, okay, that's okay though. That's okay. Um, okay, okay. So I'm asking more about the sticks. Was he one that worked with his hands? Was like his work? Was it manual work? Um, did he work with like foundational things, building things? Or like woodwork or something because I could just like I'm asking him about like the sticks like can you tell me more about the sticks and so um okay thank you so you understand that okay working with his hands or like laying down foundation or like building houses or like I don't know something with wood and like building okay so thank you okay that makes sense Okay, so would you describe your father as like skeptical? Like, would he believe in this? Because I feel like he's telling me, like, so I asked him, can you give me more about your personality? Because normally I lead with that. I'll like get the energy and well, I know who he is because this is. But if I didn't know who he was, I would ask for like the relationship and then try to get the personality. But then he brought me in with something else, and so I'm going back to that. And so I'm getting a sense of like he was skeptical of me. Like he came in, but he was kind of like, I'm not really sure. He was like, I'm not really sure about this. But I'm gonna come in. So something about like I don't know, like mistrusting. You're saying he's a Jehovah Witness, but I'm not sure what that means as far as the work that I do, as far as mediumship. Is that something that they believe in? I don't know much about Jehovah Witnesses other than that they don't celebrate holidays. But he's given me more of a sense of like I was hesitant coming in, but now he's like, okay, like I think I could talk to you, and so now I sense him from being like more serene to more like laughing and joking. Okay, thank you. Okay, so not at all. Okay, so he was skeptical. Okay, so thank you for telling me that because it was like he came in and was like, I'm here, but like I don't know you and I don't know if I trust you yet. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. And so now it's like shifted and like I can see him laughing, like chuckling, like really like laughing, like having a good time. So would you describe your father as someone who either like had a great sense of humor or like laughed a lot? I just feel like there's like size to him. where he would be like more withdrawn. I'm not sure if he struggled with depression or not. But he was like really just drawn back. His energy was more serene, but just really withdrawn back though. Like, so I'm trying to figure out, make the contacts and feel like what that is. But yeah, so he's coming in, he's like showing me more of his personality. So would you understand him having like a good sense of humor, or having like a distinctive laugh, or having memories of your father laughing a lot? Because it's very specific. Like he's like really laughing and like really like opening up. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. He's like laughing like this, like like at first it was like a and then now he's like like, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Definitely laughed a lot. Okay. Would you understand the depression part of it though? Just so I can confirm or deny that. Okay, what else can you tell me? You're not sure about that. Okay, that's fine. Did he have a vehicle, like, I don't know, where he drove on like the right side? I don't know. Because I'm seeing like a vehicle, but it's driven on the right side. Would you understand that? So I'm wondering if you're either from another country, if you grew up in another country. No, okay. I'm not understanding what the car is though. Um, hmm. I don't know what that means. Can you give me more information about that? Hmm. Do you have memories of you and your dad like joyriding? You with your dad joyriding and like listening to music and talking? There's something about this car though. Like I'm not sure, but I'm definitely like picking up on a car. And no, okay, that's interesting. Okay, I don't know what this means. I can only tell you what I'm seeing. Um, can you tell me about this? Hmm. And it's like a dusty road too, like that he's driving on. But if you don't understand that, that's okay. I don't understand it. I'm just showing you, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. Okay, so give me something else, please. What can you tell me? What can you show me? Would you understand your father having any issues with like his head or neck? Oops. Either his head or neck area. Not that I know of. Okay. Okay. Would you understand that? Was your father a smoker? Did he smoke cigarettes? Okay, thank you. Um, because I see an ashtray and I see smoke, and so I'm like, okay, smoking. Okay, so why is that relevant? Why is smoking a cigarette relevant? I feel like he's telling me that smoking led to his passing. Would that make sense? Would you understand that? No. Okay. Huh. Okay. I'm not sure. Why are you bringing up cigarettes? Okay. Did you ever get on him about his cigarette smoking? I was young when he did. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling like I'm not connecting like I would like to. Okay. And I have to be just completely transparent. Um, I like to connect more clear than this, obviously. Um, but I'm not. And I don't want to keep like doing the back and forth of like, see, this is what I'm talking about with my imposter syndrome, right? You get to see it live in action. No, yeah, okay, I appreciate that. So obviously, I need to continue practicing more, and I'm going to. But I also have a sinus infection, and so I wanted to just determine of like what I was sensing with the head and neck, if that's something that was spirit, because I get that too, or if that's something that's organic. It is definitely organic. It's throwing me off of my game. And I apologize for that. I apologize. Not perfect. Um, but I want to get to the point where I'm channeling more easily, which I've been there, but I just have to continue practicing. Um, yeah, it's wild. It's like, and try not to be embarrassed by like the things that I'm not able to pick up on. I've been able to pick up on some of the things on your father, but I don't feel like I was able to like really bring it home. Like where you'd be like, oh yeah, absolutely, she has my father's energy with him. I mean, with her. You know what I mean? Like absolutely. I'm not even feeling his energy now. And I always try to like bring a message, right? Identify the energy, give examples of personality traits, memories, personality traits, memories, the message, something that's happening in your life currently that they know about. So just solidify it and just drive it home. Like that's my ultimate goal when I practice mediumship, right? Because then I'm able to provide evidence like, yeah, okay, yeah, like there's no way that she could have known that unless she was talking to my loved ones, right? Yeah. I started off doing mediumship, yeah, when I got online, and then I embarked on my twin flame journey, and that took off, and I forgot all about my mediumship. Not that I forgot about it, but it just seemed like it wasn't sought after, you know. And thank you, Corinne. I appreciate that heart. Um, that feels like, excuse me, seeing the heart makes me feel, it makes me feel supported. So thank you. I feel like it was him, and you did confirm a feeling that I was having about the smoking that you did affirm. Okay. Thank you. I wish I could have provided you more. And I appreciate you just like volunteering and um, allowing me to, demonstrate a little bit. I promise I do a lot better. I can do a lot better. I can really do all of that. So I just gotta work through the imposter syndrome right now and just like not let it get the best of me and just be like, Amber, it's okay. You're practicing. Like you came up today to practice. And that's what I said. That was my intention. I'm hoping that when I repost this, when it goes after, after this ends, that someone can identify the 3 other spirits that came through, especially that second one. The first, I mean, all 3 of them were very evident, like in like here, like I felt their energy pretty clearly. So they're gonna have to resonate with someone that comes across this video. Because when spirit sees someone that can see them and hear them, they're like, hey, like let me come on through. So just being like more intentional about, hey, like can only spirits come through that resonate with the people that are present that can say yes now instead of later, right? But spirit works in mysterious ways, and we just go along with it. Have confidence in your gift, Queen. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just need to practice more. I just need to practice more. That's just all that there is to it. That's it. Because I know I have the ability to do so. I just practice. I did very well 2 weekends ago. Very well. In front of a crowd of people, like a full crowd of people. I was the second speaker of the event, and I thought it was not going to be a lot of people, but that one was full. And I cannot wait until the video gets posted because it was recorded. And so once I have that, I'll repost it here so you guys can see how I did. But no, I did really well. And the other readings that I did that day, I did 2 mediumship readings, and mostly was tarot, but that's okay because people don't know me as a medium yet, right? And tarot, you could just like get to it, right? You don't need to have evidence. You just like what the cards say, whatever. But it's not the cards that I'm reading, it's the energy that I'm reading. Yeah. Lalic Impressions, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. I don't think that we've met yet because I don't recognize your profile picture or your name, but I appreciate it. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, so do you guys have any questions? You want to share anything with me? Thank you so much for allowing me to demonstrate what mediumship looks like. It could be a lot better, and it will be better. I'm going to say that I'm just going to start practicing this every week, and then just go from there. Oh, I got a message from the electric company saying that there's an outage near me, but obviously it's not for me. Thank God. Oh my God, it's so cold in the house. We need to buy more wood. Jeez. Okay. You follow me. We've chatted a bit on there. Okay, what's your name though? Because I feel like I would remember. I just really appreciate the support, you guys. Honestly, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Oh, it's Kay. Cabrina Willis. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to put your name out there. So sorry. Oh, thank you so much. I just thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's go ahead and plan for next Thursday. I'll put up another scheduled live, and we'll just take it from there because high five because you said too late. He heard it. So sorry. I didn't mean to put you out there like that. But yeah, okay, cool. I'm just Yeah, I need to record a video for this week for YouTube. I did not do it this week because I was so busy working on my email challenge that I'm like super proud of. Again, I did a really good job with that on my Substack. If you guys are interested in joining my Substack, you can do so by clicking this video or any video actually that I posted and going in the description box and finding it. I will be doing a membership on there. I'm just trying to figure out what that's going to look like. I know I have a free base model, obviously, and I'm thinking the second tier will be spiritual development circles. And then I'll have another tier of like one-to-one mentoring, like twice a month. I'm going to offer that. And perhaps do some like webinars in the second tier. Yeah. But I need availability to do that. I need availability. And right now I just don't have it until January when I strike out on my own. And that's scary as fuck. But I mean, in order for me to do what I want to do, I got to make room for it. And commuting, getting up at 3 a.m. every morning is just not, it's not it. I wish so bad last night that it was Friday night. So bad. And it's cold now. It's just getting up in the morning. It's just like, even more so. Like, ooh. No. If I was just someone that was okay with just having my job and just didn't have the passions that I have, then my job would be okay. Like I'd be okay to commute, right? But my mediumship, my spirituality, you know, my mentoring, that means so much to me. I love doing this. And I'm only going to get better. I know that the more I practice, the better it will be. I love challenging people on their thoughts. Excuse me. I love challenging people on their thoughts and just helping consciousness rise. I really love that. I enjoy therapy with my clients. All of that, you know, but I always want to do therapy part-time. It's very part-time now, but I mean like part-time. I don't want to do that full-time. I never wanted to do that full-time, but I enjoy working with my clients. They challenge me therapeutically in a way that grows me as a clinician, and I love that. And I just want to open it up to just do more spirit work. And I gotta make room for it. But I also need health insurance. So gotta make room for that too. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for being present and just, again, allowing me to practice and showing you what it looks like and just being here. You know, I feel supported, very much so. So I will see you guys next week. I'm just looking at my calendar to make sure November 7th. I don't have anything going on. So if you guys are interested in joining me back here we're going to do 4 p.m. Unless I have a session. I'll keep you guys updated, but I'm going to schedule it for like 4:30 next Thursday or 4 Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to do 4 p.m. I'm going to do 4. Okay. But you guys have a great night. Stay safe. Happy Halloween. Happy Salmon. And happy Diwali. Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.